I fill planners like my own cups of worthy I can sip on when I don't get enough likes on my Instagram post. I like the way busyness whispers that doing is better than being. Yes, we know Jeremiah 29:11 as if it were tattooed in calligraphy on our wrist. Echoing anthems next to our to-do list, how many Facebook likes we can get in coffee dates to make us feel like we're capable of something bigger. We scroll through other girls' social medias like playing a game of what's missing. Look at all the hands we're not holding and the places we're not going. We pinch and pull at these temples as if they were misplaced puzzle pieces and unholy spaces. We are a generation constantly surrounded by noise and people, but still feeling the heaviness of being alone. We stand in loud rooms and ask meaningless questions, yet no one seems to feel anything anymore. We get told that we feel too much and that feelings are a roadblock to success. And what's the point of being human when you can be a robot? We, as women, we allow shallow margins to box in our identity, accepting relationships that are only half of what we know we deserve, being cooed by sweet words and temporary feelings, only to know that we are so much more than Tinder dates and makeout sessions and one-night sessions, and being told that we are sexy. We as women juggle so many roles while balancing on tightropes. Wife, daughter, sister, friend, student, human, being stretched in more directions than these souls can handle. Your little shoulders carry more worlds than there is strength for. And I'm not saying you can't carry 2 worlds on each shoulder and still have the ability to save them both, but I'm saying you shouldn't have to. I'm saying you shouldn't have to wear the superwoman cape while crying the damsel in distress tears, but baby, you are no damsel in distress either. You are a lion's roar in the guts, because that's where strength happens and redemption is born. And in that moment, you know that you are purposed, that you are so much more than this world says you are, baby girl. You are an all-encompassing solar system with freckles as stardust, and you are Milky Way of stardust and grace, and he has written your name on the book of life, and that book will weigh so much more than the faces we plaster on ourselves to pretend that we're someone we're not. So much more than a world that screams that we are nothing, and quite the contrary, you are everything. You are handcrafted by the God of this universe, and when he sculpted your frame, he tucked worthy in your spine and loved in your ribcage, and he says that you are good and filled with wisdom. And yes, sometimes you are a stumbling mess of a human being, and that's the best part. And you don't have to have it all together all the time. You can let the mascara run down your face sometimes, and you can let someone's shoulder be your safe haven, and you can admit it. I'm broken. And you're broken, and we're just trying to figure out if we're jagged pieces or masterpieces, and we're both jagged masterpieces created by the God himself. And you are needed right here, right in this moment. You are so necessary. You have the ability to change this world with every single part of you. I don't know each of you. I don't really know any of you at all, but I know that there are things that you tell yourself when you don't measure up. You say the nastiest of things to yourself when you stare at your reflections in the mirror, and I have one thing to say. I have to say that those are all lies. Because you are so necessary, so purposed, so loved, and so needed right here. I want you to do this. I want you to close your eyes. I want you to close your eyes, and I want you to take a deep breath. And I want you to let go. Let go of anything that's hindering you from encountering the God of this universe right now. Let him break down your walls of hurt and frustration and anger and abandonment and so much more. I want you to let him let all of that go, and then I want you to let him light a candle in that soul of yours. And I want you to let it burn, baby girl.